What's up, YouTube? It's me, the Blue Ninja, here with what is your name today?
C2.
All right, C2 for the pop culture canon. Can't even say the name of the channel, right? And it's been a while, but we're back with the jump off goons in the club in case something jumps off. If you know that reference, and I give you credit. Anyways, what are you gonna say now? Oh, you know that reference.
Oh, I just don't know what that means. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wait, which part?
The goons in the club or something?
I mean, goons in the club and kid. I mean, it's just lyrics. I don't know.
What song is
actually
it?
trying
Tell
to rap
everybody.
her. Oh, a little Kim.
Okay.
Now what's the word? This little Kim.
Yeah, see?
It's the jump off. I've been gone for a minute. Now I'm back with the jump off. Goons in the club, case something jumps off.
Oh, whatever. It's Lil Kim, her like last song that came out like 25 years mad old. Anyways,
Sorry,
whatever.
I didn't
It's so distracted. Anyways, we're right now. We're going to talk a little bit about Echo. Echo came out, the first Marvel show to be released all at once.
And the binge model.
Yeah, you can actually, exactly. You can finally binge and get it out the way.
That's a positive way of saying it.
That's a positive way, a binge model.
And I'm sure it got vomited all at once.
It got vomited all at once. I mean, that's one way to express how the show was. But we're gonna give it a little talk. I made it through the whole show, and this guy did not.
One episode.
Made it to one episode. So I guess the binging didn't work. But anyways, we're gonna talk about our feelings and what we thought, and what we thought about it. So before we get started, let's get a little review of the trailer. All right, let's get started. Okay, screen share. Okay, there we go.
Can I edit this part out, or should I be talking? Like this is the part where I'm
I mean, you can. You can. You can. Okay. You can.
All right. Oh, this looks like a good show.
Oh, this does look like a good show. No. Oh, okay.
I see everything that you are.
Yep.
I always have.
He always has. He's seen everything. Oh!
Did that happen in the show? Okay, never mind. I'll be quiet.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
Did this happen in the show?
Oh, yes. This happened in the show.
Oh, okay.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. Mike, don't be afraid.
Can we count the facial expressions she makes?
Okay, one.
Stoic.
You have so much pain in you.
Two.
Oh, okay. Hurt.
Okay.
So much rage.
Was that her? Okay, that's the same one as the first one, so two.
Contain it.
I couldn't tell. That was too dark. Oh, that's the same one as the first one?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that's a different girl.
Yeah, different girl.
So pregnant. Which one? Oh, the guy. He's a good actor. He died. I believe he was dead. Oh, that guy. Okay.
Hurt.
It kind of looked like the pain face, though.
Yep. So still two.
The guy looked like he was getting his back broken. Pause. Oh, that's a different one.
You and I are the same. So, who's the monster?
That's the same one as her.
Stoic.
Echo streaming, all episodes streaming. Okay, good job. Thank you guys for watching with us. All right, that's pretty much. I think that describes the whole thing. So I think we're good.
Now, one could say if you saw the trailer, you saw the entire show. Is that true?
Nope. I mean, yes and no.
Right.
I mean, if you saw the first trailer, then you pretty much saw the fourth episode. Well, actually, no. You saw it is. I think what the trailer leans on is pretty much the fourth episode, and I felt this way before, like when the first trailer first came out. If it's super heavily Kingpin, but the show doesn't really weigh on Kingpin, or Kingpin isn't really shown in the show until like the fourth episode. Fourth and fifth. He's in a lot of fourth and fifth, and he shows up in the third episode, at the end of the third episode, as a cliffhanger. Boom, boom, boom. But okay, wait. What did you think? You only saw one episode, so what did you think? Before I go through all
So
5.
episode 1, I just thought was not. This is not a good show. I mean, it's rated TVMA. The blood effects were like comical. The guy shoots him, and it's like this fake blood and fake gunshots. I thought that was
Oh, okay, the
unwatchable.
fight scene. Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I
The
mean,
fights during the fight scene.
yeah, the
Okay,
choreography is
yeah.
terrible. I mean, there's an insufferable main character. Again, actually, she's not even insufferable. She's just kind of boring. Um,
Okay.
so of course, there's like a guy that gropes her and she beats him up. I mean,
Yeah, I hate
it's
it. I was
tired.
like, it wasn't necessary. I feel like it
Like,
wasn't.
of
That
course
wasn't
there
necessary.
is.
That wasn't
I
necessary.
mean, like you said, the show hangs on Kingpin. He was like the hook to keep watching past episode 1. I mean, he got shot in the face in Daredevil. So why?
No,
Why?
you mean Hawkeye?
Hawkeye, excuse me. Yes, in Hawkeye. I mean, he was defeated. I'm pretty sure in Daredevil too. So why he keeps coming back, I don't know. But
Considering the fact that Daredevil is apparently canon.
yeah. The choreography and the fight scene in the first episode was awful, and another wasted Daredevil. So there wasn't much after I saw the first episode. And I saw that was all of Daredevil. Like, he was in the show for what, 93 seconds or something.
However long the fight was.
Yeah,
which I thought the fight between the two of them is definitely that. I thought that was good. I thought that was a good fight. Between the two of them.
20 seconons.
However long it was. Whenever he came in, the fight was definitely with her and the in the factory or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Before up to Daredevil, I did think it was kind of choppy. It had good moments and it did have bad moments. So not choppy. It just there were times I was watching, I was just like, yeah, it looks really slow. Like the way it looked too choreographed. Yeah.
About the two of them fighting. I mean, they fought pretty evenly. I don't think this is a thing where, like, they used the girl to show up, or they used the man to show.
Go I will say my point before. I don't.
Or he had kind of. I mean, he had the advantage, I think.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. I thought he had the advantage. I heard someone felt like he did it. I was watching some people talk about it, and they were one person felt like he didn't, like, as if they were really even. I did. Mm-hmm. I never viewed it as them even. I thought the majority of the fight he was really just like kind of not toying whatever. He's in control. Mm-hmm. Just because he left at the end, like he disappeared. I'm like, I didn't.
Why did he disappear?
Like, I think he just I don't know. Maybe he just was like, I'm over this. I don't really like. There's no really point of me fighting. There was no, because maybe
because he was trailing the other guys.
Mm-hmm. He was trailing. Yeah, that's right. He was trailing the other guys. It was pretty much over. It was like there's no reason he's going to beat her up and I don't know. Maybe he could have beat her up and tried to get information, but I guess he was trailing the other criminals anyway. Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe that wasn't his goal. I mean, I guess you don't stick around for all the criminals. I guess all the time, unless you have to. You're trying to take specific ones down. I guess. I don't know, but
the question was, in the show, do they show why she's proficient at fighting later in the series?
Because she took I'm guessing because she's trained since she was a child. Like they don't. One of the problems I guess you can say is that they do show her as a child taking lessons, karate lessons that they did in Hawkeye, and they recapped in this one, but they never show her training like as she gets older. Well, they do show her one scene of her in the gym, but that's right in the first episode. Yeah. So it gives the idea that she's trained, right? So she's trained since she was a kid. She's still training now. They could have shown a little bit more, maybe. Some maybe her training as a teenager or something to show, or Fisk, training her to really
some kind of like, I mean, just taking karate is not. You and I took karate. We took karate as an adult. I don't think we could fight Daredevil.
Yeah, exactly. They what they need to do is they just need to show her maybe in her latter years taking extreme training, mm-hmm. really intensive training, and then that will show. But I get it wasn't too bad. I guess. I mean, I already accepted that she could fight. I mean, from I guess Hawkeye or whatever. I mean, and like I said, they showed her. Okay, she trained as a kid. I get it, and she still trains. She's still training now. But so you thought it was a
let me know what I missed.
Bad show.
Yeah.
Okay. And honestly, you missed nothing.
You told me to watch you for the signing. This is the elephant in the room. The signing. Yes. How did that affect the pacing of the show?
I think it slows it down a lot, and I think it slows down. I'm not gonna be like try to be really PC about it and be like, oh, it's such a great with the ASL, because that's what a lot of people are hanging on to try to boost up the quality of the show. No, I think the signing really slows it down a lot. I can't. I every when I would be waiting for. Like, okay, I get that the actress cannot speak, and that's fine. Maybe maybe she doesn't have a voice that she can put out. That's fine. But when it's just silent, sometimes I feel like I'm really waiting for there's a bit of emotion I'm missing, and for me personally, I'm trying. Like I'm reading the words and I'm seeing the faces, and I'm like, wait, something's not hitting me. And I'm like, oh, it's because I can't hear the voice, and hear the passion behind what's being said. So for me, it doesn't really work. I was thinking about it, like, and I was like, well, why is it that I can watch a foreign show, and read the subtitles? And I was like, well, no matter what, I'm still hearing what's happened. I'm still hearing the emotion behind the language, even if I don't understand it. So I think here, they're signing really hard. And some of the actors do speak in it, and when they're signing, and some don't, and that also really messes it up at times.
With that too.
And whatever, and maybe some people in real life they wouldn't use their voice, and some people would. So that's probably norm accurate, but at the same time, it's like it's really they're using a voice that helps, but then they're also speaking kind of choppily when they do it, because maybe they're also thinking, which makes sense, but it really just throw it off. For me, it takes me out. It really took me out of it, which was my fear when finding out that there was an Echo show. I was like, I don't really know that this is gonna work for me, irrespective of representation and all that stuff. I'm not sure if this is gonna work for a whole show, for 5 episodes, because it's a long time to have to deal with that. And I really just didn't. It threw me off for 5. There is did you see episode 4? I think I told you episode 4 is good. I don't know if you have checked it out at all.
Didn't get around to it.
What I do love is that funny enough, Kingpin is the best part of the show. Is the 20 seconds of Daredevil whenever he comes in, and Kingpin. Best parts of the whole show, which go to figure. Kingpin's in 4 and 5. 4 is every part of him in 4 is good. Every part that they have him in 4, he actually comes in. I wish I could pull it up, but the way they bring him in is he. Wait, what?
I was saying, no, Disney will nuke you from orbit. Do not try to put in show.
No. You can. It's just it's all about how you do it.
All right.
Yeah,
friends. All right, we're gonna get copyright strike. This is it.
We won't. I've already been copyright strike before. I've already been and I was all blah blah blah. I've been blah 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 before, and I'll just hold on. I'll pull this up. I know this is taking up time, but I'll just show you, because this actually was good.
Well, I agree with you though with the signing. It just and everyone signed at different speeds. Like you said, like some people would do that, like, if there's a translator, they would sign and then they would say it all at once. And some people talk as they're signing, and then sometimes there's subtitle. It was definitely jarring to have everyone talking at different speeds for sure. My biggest fear when there was an Echo show, I mean, your biggest fear was the sign language. My biggest fear was, oh God, I'm gonna have to watch an Echo show.
That was also I mean, that was my.
Oh no, they're making an Echo show. It's the same thing with
that
the
was also.
Harkness.
I don't. Why are they making that? I think I like Agatha Harker more, but
yeah.
But I just don't know why there's a show like that. That's the question. Yeah. Okay, this is what we're talking. This is what I was talking about. Watch this. This is her and Kingpin, and this way I was like, good, thank you for doing this for Kingpin. Where is it? I just have to wait too many windows open apparently. Okay. So Kingpin and the goons capture her for a second. So this is how Kingpin eventually communicates with her.
Can we please talk?
So yeah, he uses he puts that what's he call that?
Gift.
Contact in her eye, and he has an earpiece. Yeah, and it translates what she's saying, and it translates what he's saying back to her.
Accessories.
So the question is, Is this really a really innovative way to get to use like a deaf character, or is it just really stupid and you just have to jump through hoops to make it work? I'm not sure which one that is. Like I can't tell. Like,
I think,
wow, that's a really smart way to do it. Or wow, then just don't do the show if you need to go through those hoops.
Well, I think that's cool for what they wanted to do for this particular scene. Whereas, like, so this is the thing. This is what they the problem they run into, right? You have to get actors who everyone can sign for and other things. So you have to get actors parts where everyone can sign, or you have to come up with ways that the other actors can communicate their points with her and have conversation with her without going through all that. For Kingpin and the other scenes, what he does is he actually, which is still dope as Kingpin, he just gets a translator. Yeah. Which actually still in those scenes are really good for me. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, because I'm hearing him speak. And she's and then also the woman is covering Maya's conversation. So I'm like, oh great. It all flows much easier to me. Whereas the other scenes where like they're just talking like this, like and this last scene I'll show, this specific scene which is on the same episode where Maya goes with her grandmother and they're having a heart-to-heart about the family and blah 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 family connections, all that stuff, and we're reconciling. Yeah, it's just like it's this really big emotional scene that's very. This is. So my mom is in Japanese. So ignore that. But so I'm like, yeah. So good luck to you actually trying to understand what they're saying. On top of that.
So I'm like, all right, yeah. It's I'm sure it's not important anyway.
I mean, probably. I mean, it's probably fairly important. But yeah, okay. But anyways, yeah.
Look at this. Look how boring this is.
But so this is
a cave.
I do feel like this is quite boring. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is quite boring. Stop it there. So yeah, I think for me, like that was it. Just felt. I think you lose. It lost me because of that, because it was following a character who couldn't speak and most people didn't have to speak in it. I feel like it was just overkill.
So aside from that, what about the last episode?
The last episode was garbage. It was garbage. It was no. It wasn't. You sadly enough, okay, you already know that Marvels have bad. Most of their finales are poor. But what seems to also when you also go into a finale, always check if it's the shortest episode, because for some reason Marvel cannot stop having these short episodes. I don't understand why for the last, like the shortest episode will be the last episode. And I went into it and I was like, oh, I looked before. I was like, wow, this is the shortest episode. Why? This is the shortest episode. The first episode is 51 minutes, second's 41, third 45, fourth 40, fifth is 37. And that's of course including credits and everything. When in there, it's a garbage episode. I think you saw a clip of it at the end.
I tried I fast forwarded. I was like, I'll just watch the finale, kind of see how it ended. And like I said, it was like her and her family, like the Native American girl Avengers showed up, and I was like, what is this? Her costume looks ridiculous. She looks nothing like the show.
Her costume looked garbage. I didn't even think it wasn't necessary. They wanted to honor the Native American culture, I guess. I just feel like the costume was.
She's already Native American.
She is. I feel right. But she needs a costume that shows Native American pride. I'm like, does it really? I mean, I don't know her costume in the comic books, but every time I Google, it just looks like a black outfit. I'm like, they could have just done that. I mean, she doesn't have to have a costume made like with Native American culture in it.
I think she has feathers and you don't have to honor Native American culture. She is Native American. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like Luke, just in the Luke Cage show, there wasn't he didn't have some Black Panther what's that cloth called? The African cloth, I forgot. But he's black. He doesn't have to honor black culture. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I think when you just put them in, like you put them in the society, you put them in the environment like she was in already. Put her in the environment
Mhm.
back in Oklahoma with her family. They're being, they're Native American. They're acting out of the culture at times, and let that be that.
Yeah.
Then fine, boom. Like same thing with Luke Cage. He was just like, yo, we're in Harlem. I bet,
Mhm.
and they just act like people that were in Harlem for the most part,
Mhm.
and that was it. Fine, boom. Of course, there was. I think they did have, some cultural stuff in there. But it just how hard are you gonna go with it? But yeah, the last scene was just garbage. They had a good they did. It was bad with all like you said, the Native American Avengers. You said
It just
that
looks
was
so stupid. I mean,
I mean, that with the women popping up behind her, okay, that was okay for whatever visual. The thing that killed me was when her powers transferred or connected between her and her cousin. I was and her
mhm.
her, her and her
And
grandma.
grandma,
I was like,
right?
they really shot that and thought that this is gonna be good. Um, they
Well,
really thought
did they think it was
they
good?
they must have whoever wrote it, and
Mm,
the fact that they said let's go with it.
yeah.
Um, and they really must have thought they were selling this. Really, I know it's on the Disney Plus, but they thought they were selling a Disney Channel show. Apparently, it just is like, what the hell is wrong with you guys? And the only idea that was actually cool, but it was first of all, the CGI in this show I think was quite poor. Almost every time I saw something with CGI, it was just like, what the
Awful.
hell is this? Oh,
Awful.
CGI was poor. And on top of it, I think going along with the CGI, all the mystical stuff, reason I really disliked that because I thought going into the show, all right, we're gonna get more of a grounded
Grounded,
show.
gritty, dark. Yep. Yep.
So I was not expecting to get anything with powers, and I was just like, oh, I was actually disappointed to hear when I saw that she was gonna have powers. I was like, why is she having these type of powers? I wanted her to just be kind of a normal person who could
Can
fight,
I
like a
let
Black
me
Widow.
let me I can share. All right, let me see. Can I share? How do I
Yeah,
share?
yeah, you should be able to. Yeah, and I can just pull it up. But yeah,
Uh,
that was the thing that really annoyed me. I was like, this is ridiculous.
all right, here you go. Just
Yeah, I
speaking
got
of what
you.
you were talking about. All
Yeah,
right.
okay, so she has
So,
a feather.
mm-hmm,
Okay,
mm-hmm.
okay. Echoes Marvel producer says characters' powers were changed because her comic or too kind. Oh, comic book was kind of lame.
This is the
Isn't
kind
it?
of people that we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Her powers are
So
kind of lame. Then why are you making a show about her? Do you know her? Do you know her powers? Set?
isn't she pretty much? I was hearing that she's kind of like
Mhm.
similar to Taskmaster. She can echo. She
Yeah.
can mirror. Like yeah, yeah.
Right.
It's
Exactly.
not a that's not a lame power. It's kind of
Yeah,
dope
yeah, like you
actually.
said, for the show that they pitched to us, like a gritty, like Daredevil
Yes.
street level kind of show, those powers are awesome. Like
Yes.
what?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Her being able to
Like,
copy and match Daredevil is
yeah,
dope.
like that's
Her
the
not being able to
perfect.
do that is
Yeah, those are the
Mhm.
perfect. Yeah, perfect powers for a show
Yeah.
like this.
It's kind of like why Taskmaster looked cool in the well, first of all, it's be cool in the comic books, but also why she looked cool in the Black Widow stuff, like actually being able to to to
No,
to to
don't get me
um
started.
to mirror like all that stuff. I was like, oh snap, that's cool. So
Mhm.
yeah, I mean not Devil Echo would have been equally as cool in my opinion doing that. I don't get it. But yeah, that last scene was with the grandma and stuff. That was really bad. I did kind of like, you know what? They had an idea with the last scene with the Kingpin. Did you see it at all?
No,
Did you just
sorry.
give up before? Okay.
Yeah.
So she actually, long story short, she has some healing power. Love, heart, whatever. And she actually goes into Kingpin tries to attack her, and she goes into his mind and goes into like this part. Remember from Daredevil shows where he like his father used to beat his mother, and they have this thing where they keep showing about like the white wall, like of him something about with the white wall, like not like the one coming in light coming in your room, but the white wall.
Yeah, this is the white wall
He was
coming in right now. Let me move closer. All right.
with the like the wall getting beat, like he would always like look at the white wall and on the other side his mom was getting beat. So they kind of go into his mind and Echo like goes into it with him when he's dealing with that. And she's trying to get him to like let go of the thing like that pain. It was kind of like I see where you were going, and it actually wasn't the worst idea. It's kind of an interesting thing. And it also kind of could have was it made the villain more sympathetic, because that's kind of thing about Kingpin that people liked about the Daredevil series, that you could kind of see how
Well,
you know
yeah,
what was driving
he
him.
was a
He wasn't
3D
just
character.
evil.
He was a
He was a 3D character. So they were making him a bit more 3D, and that was a good idea. It's just the execution was poor. I think they just executed it poorly. But yeah, this show just no, it's just not it. No, thank you. No.
I can't give the show a rating, as I didn't finish it, so it's really not fair to give a rating. Or I would just give it a I would not recommend one watching it.
Don't watch it.
What's your rating out of 10?
If we're doing so just give me out of 5. Make it
out of 5.
Out of 5. Gives me out of 5. 2
out of 5.
2 out of 5. That's it. 2 out of 5. It just this ain't it. Is it a well-made show? It has a nice camera. They use a nice camera.
Oh, we give letter grades. Wait, letter grades. That's what we did.
We're doing letter grades. Okay,
yeah,
so D.
Okay, yeah,
D. Oh, and then so that was it. That the show was just garbage, in my opinion. Anyways, you guys, what did you think about it? Did you like the Echo show? Did you not? What's your letter grade? A, B, C, D, or F? All right, cool. Because this is just it's just quite poor, in all honesty. Marvel, please do better. Stop releasing this stuff.
You can't keep making me watch these shows. These Marvel
it's
shows
getting
are
pretty.
garbage.
It's really pretty bad.
What If is next? No.
Yeah, we gotta talk about What If. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much. Blue Ninja and whatever he calls himself today. C2. Pop Culture Cannon. Catch ya.